water palace of Yogyakarta. Earthquake came here after renovation in 2005. Earthquake came in 2006. Look at it. It's demolished. You can't even see it now. We are in what is called a traditional village of Yogyakarta. Once one of the most elegant cities of Indonesia. Now it's a tourist attraction full of culture and batiks. The sights, the sounds of Yogyakarta. Look, there's a bicycle rickshaw. These things are almost outdated in the rest of Asia. Perhaps you can find them in Calcutta. Juxtaposed next to the elegant Sultan's palace while you hear the musics of the mosques in the background. The Muslims have made many innovations throughout the centuries, but one of their most unique innovations was this, the underground mosque of Yogyakarta, which allowed people to pray while they swam. Underwater, 2 floors of prayer. The men prayed upstairs, the women downstairs. It created a nice stereophonic and air conditioning effect here in the 1680s, before modern air conditioning systems were invented. And if you wanted to sunbathe after a little bit of prayer, it allowed for it. This place was about 250 years ahead of its time. We are spoiled in the 21st century. We are used to marble floors, elegant granite toilets. This is what they used in the 1680s. They were shorter back then, so they didn't have to worry about hitting their heads. And no doors and no special men and women's quarters. You just unzip, whipped it, and you're urinated right into here. This is a crossroads in Yogyakarta. This is where the Muslims borrowed the best of other traditions, like Hinduism. They put a Hindu symbol on the top of this Sultan's water palace so it would frighten off the evil spirits. 4 buildings for the 4 princes, and right back here, the Indonesian version of a country club in the 1680s. This was the Sultan and his princes and his mistresses and his lovers and all his groupies' private pool that they could use whatever they pleased. And everyone else had to pay for it. Another Indonesian innovation. The Sultan was truly ahead of his time. He had not 1 pool, but 3. One we can't see behind this building was for him and his wife, and whoever else he wanted to get to see. The pool we see right before us, princes got to use this one, only for them and their groupies. And the pool behind, kiddie pool. You can see that innovation now being used in pretty much every 5-star, 4-star hotel in the universe. I never cease to marvel at the innovation of these Sultans employed. Now they were short back then, about 4'5", so they could fit in his doorway. This was his relaxation room with his wife. Nothing was made of this material. It was made of bamboo at that time. And underneath, allowing for aromatherapy. You notice this bed is pretty large. This is just in case he decided to take on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th wife and maybe have all 3 women himself in the room at the same time having fun. Otherwise, it's a pretty spacious bed for 2.